Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Hannah, and on this channel we talk all things home decor, home aesthetics, mixing high and low with new and old. And in today's video, it is my Christmas Decorate With Me Part 3. So if this is something you are interested in watching, just keep on watching. All right, so in today's video, we are tackling my kitchen and coffee bar area. If you haven't caught part 1 and 2, I will make sure to link them in the cards. We touch on my living room and some of the surfaces throughout my downstairs space for Christmas time. So again, like I said in today's video, we're gonna be tackling the kitchen and my coffee bar area, showcasing what it is that I did for this year's holiday and Christmas season for decor. So as always, I hope it inspires you guys for decorating your own space. And if I can link anything, it will be down below in the description box. But without further ado, you guys, let's get into today's video. Getting right into this Decorate With Me, we are starting on the right-hand side of my stove, and I always have to kind of come up with different ways to decorate my kitchen, especially the formation, so I'm actually shifting all of my stuff to different areas throughout this video. We have a variety of my different cookbooks, my utensil holder, and then I absolutely despise the outlets within my kitchen. I know this is part of having a kitchen, but I always do my best to try to hide them. So I placed that really cool vintage inspired Christmas tree artwork just right in front of it, and then accessorizing with a candle and of course a kitchen towel. Moving over to the stove more, I'm bringing in vintage mortars. These are something that I got in an antique shop here in San Diego, and then just placing fresh cranberries within this, kind of giving the kitchen space a little bit of color to kind of play off of that Christmas feel. An easy way to make your kitchen or any space throughout your home feel more holiday, just add ribbon, and that's exactly what I did to one of my vintage cutting boards that's against my backsplash. Now shifting over to the left-hand side, I'm bringing in a marble chapati that I got from Restoration Hardware, a vase with some stems, and then just bringing in my essentials for cooking. I recently purchased a new KitchenAid mixer for my kitchen. This is a limited edition KitchenAid mixer by Williams-Sonoma, and the second I saw it, I had to have it. It is such a stunning piece of machinery. It's a beautiful green color with a wooden bowl, and it is just perfect addition here in my kitchen space. Now, moving to the last corner of my kitchen countertops, I took this wooden riser and actually flipped it upside down to create a cookbook holder for one of my Magnolia Home cookbooks. And lastly, I'm adding in a little lamp. Now, I used to despise lamps in kitchens. I never understood it, but now that I have one, I think it is such a great way to soften a kitchen space. It adds such a gorgeous ambiance at night, especially when lights are turned off, so I highly recommend it. And then lastly, to the kitchen island, I'm bringing in an oversized woven tray. This is huge because my island is about 8 feet by 8 feet, so it can definitely take a lot more larger scale pieces. And on top of that, we have a vase that I got from Restoration Hardware that has a little bit of a distressing, and then placing more of those Norfolk stems within it to make it feel cohesive and bringing in that winter feel. Next, I'm gonna be grabbing 2 different coffee table books. These are for the kitchen. These are cooking books. I have Sunday Suppers and Gathering. And then if you guys would have caught my haul, I did talk about this marble lotus dish that I wanted to utilize for the holiday season. So just placing it right there on top of those books and bringing in those dried preserved oranges for that little bit of color aspect, but also bringing in that kind of Christmas feel as well. And then you can never go wrong with adding extra greenery. Sometimes when I'm messing with my stems or my garland, I'll have these little pieces fall off, and I always keep them for stuff like this. Just bringing in, again, popping in that color, that little bit of texture, and it really does make a huge difference. Another aspect I'm adding are some bells. I did snag these last year at Homegoods, and I thought they were just another way of bringing in some visual interest to my countertops, a little bit of that holiday feel. And then on the back side, I'm just adding a candle, and this completes the look for my kitchen idol countertops. While we are in the kitchen, I figured this would be a great opportunity to share my favorite simmer recipe for the holiday season. So starting with this all glass simmer pot that I got on Amazon, the items that I'm going to be utilizing are apples, oranges, nutmeg, cinnamon sticks, cloves, fresh rosemary, and I have fresh cranberries as well. I've been utilizing this simmer since I started decorating for Christmas. It honestly makes my house smell so good. You know it's natural, it's all organic, and there's something about having this on your stovetop just makes it feel so much more like that holiday season, that holiday feeling, and I just really love doing these. So highly recommend if this is something you are into. I would definitely recommend setting a timer. You can also either have the lid on, as there is a hole to let pressure out, or you can have that lid off for a little bit more of a more potent smell. Shifting over to the last portion of today's video, which is my bar pass-through. This is where we have our alcoholic beverages as well as our coffee bar area. So on the left-hand side, I'm bringing in 2 different vintage vessels that I got here at an antique store in San Diego. And then I'm placing some cedar stems in that white vase. And one thing I love about this is it's not only bringing in color, but it's also covering up that outlet that you guys can see to the right of it. Shifting over to the center of this area, I'm bringing in a vintage riser, just gonna have that centered. And then of course, you guys see those outlets. I'm bringing in a fun artwork piece to just cover up that outlet. And these are awesome. I got these on Amazon. I highly recommend if you are one that wants to hang some artwork somewhere in your kitchen. I think it really does bring in some visual interest and also helps hide outlets if you are one like me that wants them covered. To add that holiday feel, I'm just grabbing some ribbon from Hobby Lobby, made a quick bow and just placing that there in the center. And then to have some of that layering aspect, I'm bringing in one of my cutting boards that I don't use. This is just for looks, and layering it right behind that piece of artwork. A few new purchases that I recently got for this coffee bar area. I found these really fun Santa mugs. These are from the Lifestyle Co. They did sell out really fast, so I did link some alternatives down below if this is something that you guys are interested in looking at. And then to the left of that, I found this at Homegoods. I just thought this was so cute, bringing in that just kind of nostalgia, this vintagey inspired Santa. It has a little bowl at the top that I plan on placing some peppermint candies at the top of that. And then I did add some stir sticks to one of the mugs there to the right. Those are from Amazon. They're brass with little Christmas trees. And then to top this whole look off, I'm bringing in my white marble ruffle bowl and adding some hot chocolate bombs. These are for the kids. They absolutely love them during the holiday season. And this completes the look for my coffee bar area. To be honest, this is an area that I really dread decorating. It is very dark. There's nothing really aesthetic to it. It's challenging for me, but I'm really happy with how this space turned out for the holiday season and hopefully inspires you for your own coffee bar area. Alright guys, and that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed part 3 of my Christmas decorate with me. I will be giving you guys one more part for a little bit of the upstairs space that I decided to decorate for 2024. But until the next video, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you guys soon. Peace.